Hi everyone, it's Jeremy. Today we're going to do an unboxing and take a first look at this smartphone, the OPPO Reno 8 Pro. I was lucky enough to be selected as an OPPO ambassador for the launch of this smartphone, and I am planning a lot of content for you on this model, which promises to stand out in night photo and video. So remember to follow me on my different social medias, which are in the description, so you don't miss anything, and let's start with the unboxing. The smartphone arrived in its green box in the colors of the brand, and we can see the series on which we are with the big 8 on it. Inside there is documentation, a SIM card ejector tool and a soft plastic protective shell. As you can see, the location provided for the photo module is a little different from what you usually have, and you will see why in a few seconds. There is also USB to USB-C cable and an 80-watt charger. I have here a slightly larger global model, but depending on where you buy it, you will have the one adapted to your region, of course. Let's move on to the smartphone. As you can see, the photo module is molded into the back of the phone, as it was also the case with the Find X5 Pro, and with this glazed green color it is really very pretty, and in terms of design it really gives the impression of being in the same range than the brand's flagship. It also exists in black, and its back is made of glass. It measures 7.3mm thick for a weight of 183 grams. It remains quite light and pleasant to handle while having a rather large screen with its 6.7 inches. An AMOLED Full HD Plus screen with a refresh rate of 120Hz. On the top there is a speaker and a microphone, on the right side the power button with a green border. On the bottom the dual SIM drawer, a microphone, a USB-C port and a second speaker for the stereo. On the left side the volume buttons. The other common points with the Find X5 Pro is the Silicon X chip developed by OPPO, a chip dedicated to the image in order to offer improvement in video and photos, especially at night, and we will therefore benefit from this improvement also on the Reno 8 Pro. For the sensors, it has an ultra-wide angle sensor of 8 megapixels, the main sensor of 50 megapixels, and finally a micro sensor of 2 megapixels. For the selfie part, it will be a 32 megapixel sensor. These are also the same main sensor and selfie sensor as the Find X5 Pro, and I can't wait to show you the result in the coming videos and post. The phone is equipped with the Dimensity 8100 Max from MediaTek and 12GB of RAM and 266GB of storage on the version that I have, all in LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1. It comes with ColorOS 12.1 and it is of course 5G. We will come back to the performance in the dedicated videos, but it promises good performance because I had already appreciated the non-max version on other models. For autonomy, the smartphone is equipped with a 4500 mAh battery with 80W fast charging. I did a test with the PCMark application to drop the battery from 100% to 20% and got a score of 14 hours. Which is good considering the battery capacity, and you should be good for more than a day, even 2 depending on your usage. For charging, I was able to do a test by going from 5% to 100% while monitoring the time. In 5 minutes I had already recovered 35% of battery. In 10 minutes I was already at more than 50%, and finally in less than 30 minutes it was 100%. It is therefore more than enough to quickly charge your smartphone. At first sight, this phone has a very beautiful design. I don't know its price yet, but it is not in the same range as the Find X5 Pro, which is already the flagship of the brand and which are already a lot of good reviews, but yet I have the impression that this one will benefit from a lot of things that made the previous one successful. I can't wait to show you all this in the videos and posts that are coming. Let me know your thoughts about the phone in the comment. If you have any question, feel free to ask, and I see you in the next video.